Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 56 of Ignore the Backlog podcast. My name is The Real Portz, and Evil Space Bunny can be seen lurking around here somewhere. Bunny?
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
What's up with you?
Hi.
Why are you lurking?
Oh.
Why are you exclamation point lurking?
Oh, because that's what I do. I go into people's streams and be like, hi, lurk. And then go start my stream.
Hey, sorry, busy day, lurk. Boom, stream button.
Yeah, no. Anyway, sorry. That was catty. But I'm
to
good.
no
How
one
are
in
you?
particular, so it doesn't matter, even though we're picturing people right now.
There's somebody very particular who does it to me still.
Oh, good. I hope they listen to the podcast, you bitch. I don't know. I don't know who it is, so I'm unimplicated, I guess. Bunny, how's your day? How's your day going? We'll start with that, and we'll expand to the week.
My day's been really good. I got a house with some friends, so I will be moving again. But it's a good move. It's not gonna take me like a fucking week and 2,000 miles to drive this time. It's just like 20 minutes down the road, so it's not so bad. And then I'll have my own room and not a basement.
That's great.
It'll be nice.
Yeah,
I know. I'm
less
really excited.
dank.
Less dank.
Although dank means,
But
it's cool, right? So it's
Yeah.
less and more dank.
Yeah, it's the good dank. It's the good.
It's
the
that good dank. Oh, I see.
It's that good dank. But
Okay.
yeah, my week was good. I played some games. How about you? Did you actually you played some games? I heard.
A singular game that
Yes.
that isn't RuneScape or Dota 2, the beta. It's in beta.
Is that game still technically in beta?
I don't think they never officially
think it
pulled it
is.
out, but my installed library still says Dota 2 beta. Isn't that silly?
That's really weird because like if you go to their website, their release page release date was June 9th, 2013, and I can't remember when I started playing.
Yeah, the beta
but
was like 2010 or 2011 or something.
yeah, that's when I started playing. So.
Yeah. But
It's
yeah, they never
out.
changed. They never changed the library, and everyone always jokes about how it's a beta because the game's fucking broken as shit.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
So yeah, I did play one game. Do you want to talk about the one game now?
Yeah, let's talk about your one game now, unless you want to talk about that other thing you brought up earlier.
I'll talk about that after.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Tell
can
me
get the
about
video
your
games out of the way, and then I'll
let's do
I'll
the
visit.
video games.
I'll just to get it out of the way so it's not weird, like we're hiding something. I just watched a movie. I want to discuss it with Bunny because it happened this week and it was shocking to me, and I need to get
Now
it
I'm
out
scared.
somewhere. So
Now I'm scared. Now I'm really scared.
it was kind of like a am I going to be on a list situation after I watched the movie.
No!
So I played Baldur's Gate again. Remember I was playing that?
Okay. Yeah.
So I pried myself away from I was still logged into RuneScape while I was playing. Let's be real. All right, there's some AFK-able skills that I need to I'm just gathering resources while I'm playing Baldur's Gate. But here, I have a couple notes about Baldur's Gate. I know I'm like 20 years late, but fuck it.
Yeah, you're
Maybe
20 years
somebody
late.
will learn from this that's making games. I mean, they're not going to learn from me. That's fucking retarded. Okay. So you get party members are a huge part of Baldur's Gate.
Right.
Pretty much all of those like CRPG games. That's a big component. Is interacting with them, recruiting them, but you can only have 5. And if you want to ditch anyone, new like potential recruits have to you either have to turn them down or kick someone out of your fucking group. So you have to be like a giant douchebag to somebody. And the dialogue options reflect this. They're like, can I join
Right.
you? You're like, no, you're ugly and I hate you. Or, nah, you seem real shit at fighting. Or something super racist.
What?
And that's
Like
how you
racist
dismiss them.
against the
No,
character?
literally, there was somebody that was like an elf or some shit like that, and we're like, we can't have your kind or some shit. Like, there is real racism in Baldur's Gate, and you can choose to engage in it if you wish.
Jeez.
Which, I mean, you know, racism against elves is totally fine with me. It's the one race where that's fine.
Yeah, that's fair.
Goddamn night fears. So,
Night-
but
bitches.
the thing is, like, I want to, if you want to build a relationship with anyone in your party, you have to keep them around. You can't just keep fucking cycling them out. Otherwise, you're just traveling with strangers all the time.
Yeah.
So I have to be a dick to a fuckload of people. And it's it's awkward. I feel like, because I'm playing a good character, but none of the dialogue options are just like, they do not give you the option to be like, hey, sorry, we're at capacity. Which I guess in universe would be kind of weird, because it's like, wait, what do you, like, you don't have enough food? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
But there's it's just be like, hey, sorry, we don't accept new people or something like that, right? Like something that doesn't make the person feel fucking miserable.
Yeah, you don't need to fucking belittle somebody just because you don't want them in your party. It's
Yeah.
just like, sorry, we're sorry, I can't have you come along and stuff like that. Yeah, I always thought that was weird, and I'm glad you kind of pointed that out. I forgot about that, how bad it was.
Yeah. If I was playing an evil character, I wouldn't have thought about this at all. But I'm trying to be a
Right.
good guy, mostly.
Oh, okay. That's new.
It is new. It's just very
Yeah,
new.
that's very new for you.
I don't know. It depends on the game, for sure.
Yeah.
I used to just go bad all the time. Now I'm more like, what decisions would I make? Because it's a little more immersive. But then on
Right.
second playthroughs or whatever, I like to see, especially if it's a BioWare game. I think BioWare does like, I mean, not evil, but like asshole. Like the Renegade system in Mass Effect is fucking awesome. It's probably the most fun to make bad decisions ever.
Right.
Like shoving people out windows and shit. It's fantastic. Red Dead is another one where it's real fun to be a
Right.
douchebag.
It's really fun to be a douchebag every once in a while. Right.
Yeah. Or a straight up, mass murderer. Just like save your game, go murder a town, reload.
And then reload.
Yeah.
Everything's fine, etc. You know, it's
Yes.
funny that you point that out, because the last game that I thought of, like, with a party system was probably Outer Worlds that I played. And if you didn't want somebody in your party, yeah, you had to be a dick to them.
It's so weird.
It's very weird. It's like, yeah, I don't think you'd be a good fit. It's like, you have to be like the asshole immediately.
It's like
and
you're firing somebody at a job. Like, what the fuck? Like, I saved this lady, and then she was like, oh, cool. Like, it seems like, we have the same sort of values. Like, maybe I could, tag along. And you're like, actually, you would just weigh us all down. And she's like, what the fuck? Rightfully so.
Yeah. It's just like,
Like, that came out of nowhere with the damsel in distress. We're like helping her out and stuff, and then she's like, "Oh, cool, can I hang around?" Like, you're dead
No.
weight, bitch.
Fuck you.
Yeah, we're all
should've
flipping
just
her off as we
died.
walk away. Like, holy shit!
That would be the most, like, fucking weird gaslighting thing ever. Because, like, you just saved this person, and then you're also giving them the bird, like, 5 seconds later.
You're like, couldn't even protect yourself, bitch.
It's like, why the fuck would we want to hang out with you, even though I just saved you?
We only saved you to embarrass you. Maybe I should roleplay just like that kind of asshole.
Yeah, exactly. I think you'd be good at that, actually, now that I think about it.
Dude, look, I'm
Okay.
just playing the game the way it prompts you to play it, apparently.
Obviously. Okay. What else did you see about Baldur's Gate besides that?
Not a whole lot. It's really difficult to remember who the people I'm partied with are when you haven't played in like 2 months.
Yeah.
Also, I learned that, oh man, I can't remember her name. Since everyone's stupid ass name is like fantasy as shit. I can't remember their names. It's like Nira or something. And she doesn't like it when you suck up to her. I found out because I was like, oh, I'm just gonna simp and then get in there. You know what I mean? But she was like,
fuck that shit.
No, I hate weak ass dudes. And I'm like, shit, I'm not really a weak ass dude. I was just trying to get in them panties, you know? It didn't work. She's too smart for that.
She was too smart. And
now I don't know how the system works. I don't know if I'm locked out for good or if there'll be another opportunity. Although there was a fucking quest, like pop-up, like update or a note in my journal that said, I think she likes me. And I was like, what the fuck? And I think it's like tracking your progress to like first romance or something.
Oh, cute.
But it's like, how did it start out like that? Like, are we in middle school? Like, just teasing each other? Is that what's happening? I don't know.
Diary, I think she likes me today after she told me that she doesn't like weak men.
She spat in my face and said, I don't need you. Pretty sure I'm in.
Oh, my God. Oh,
I'm having a hell of a time.
Diary like that.
We're killing it out there. If you only read my diary and don't talk to anyone I know.
Dear diary, I'm the best in the world. Nobody can understand this.
My whole party is jealous of me.
They just don't understand me, man. Oh, man. Fuck. Dear diary. Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop that. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so that's Baldur's Gate.
Very
in a nutshell right there. I have no idea what my progress is in the game, but
that game's long as fuck.
I know.
I remember.
Fortunately, I'm skipping most of the combat because I have the like story mode on where you can't die or whatever. So it's going very quickly, and I love playing old games that way because it's like the combat's not worth your time.
Right.
Some crazy historian person, you should probably play it the right way, but I'm just trying to experience the world as much as I can. Like, I'm not skipping any dialogue or anything, so I'm just trying to go that route, you know?
Fair enough.
And then I'll go to 2, and we'll see how the combat is. I think it's pretty much the same, so I probably won't. I'll probably do the same story mode thing there. And then eventually check out 3 when it's on a good sale and probably fully released.
Yeah, my chat the other day kept asking me when I was going to play that, and then one of my friends stepped in. He's like, no, Bunny should wait until it's finished, or at least further along. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks for letting me actually know that I'm being honest. So
it's really nice.
It was kind of nice. It was really nice.
He's like, a lot of people who like buy something like that like can't see past the end of it. You know, they're like,
right.
They are so desperate to not have buyer's remorse that they're like, no, it's so good. It's like, really, you should get it. Like, I don't know. I mean, some people really believe that, but some people get wrapped up in it.
For sure.
So.
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you play, Bunny?
I played a couple of things this week. Nothing super new or anything. I've been getting back into 7 Days to Die. I did a Velma cosplay stream while playing that. That was fun. I've been desperately trying to beat Horizon Zero Dawn. And I get so sidetracked in that fucking game that I didn't realize how many hours I had in that game. I'm up to 50 hours in that game already.
Jesus.
Yeah. And I was like, we're going to beat the game today. And then I get sidetracked by doing stupid things and running around and talking to chat. And it's just been way more fun and way more enjoyable for me to do that for whatever reason. I don't know what it is.
I think the gameplay is like so solid that that kind of makes it. Like I think it's a fun game to just like be in.
So solid. It's so solid, and the combat actually feels really good in this game. And I love the bow, and I like fucking using that slowdown time. So I'm jumping in the air, and I'm just constantly
I caught a bit of it
shit.
where you were just abusing the shit out of the slowdown.
I abused the ever living shit out of it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean it's in the game. Fuck it.
If it's there, I'm gonna abuse it. But yeah, there was times where I didn't do it, and then like I was towards the end of one of my things, and I was like, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it, and I just fucking destroyed this like one boss like within like a couple of seconds, and then I'm like, I'm not entertained, and it was pretty good. It was like during this arena thing. But there's been a couple glitches that I've been running into. It's not FPS glitches anymore. It's just straight up fucking rendering issues. And like I was trying to get to this like bandit camp, and I got stuck by an invisible wall, and I started climbing up an invisible wall, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And it just didn't load in. It never loaded in.
Wow.
And then faces. A couple of times there's just been faces that have just been completely like 64-bit. I'll send you one later, and it was the funniest fucking thing. I like literally was dying from laughing because it was so bad. It just looked like a blob. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
That sounds like well, it's a little different than that, but remember when Assassin's Creed Unity launched and the scary fucking fucked up shit you would see with like people like people's faces being gone, but their eyeballs being there and shit.
Yep, their eyeballs just being there. Yep, that was so good. And then I got back into an old game, and I'm probably gonna keep playing it because there's something. People make fun of me for playing this game, and I have 1,000 hours. It's just like you and your fucking Dota, but mine is PUBG, and they've had some major updates since I've last played. I think my last playtime was back in April, so it's been a while. It's been a good while.
Yeah.
But they've had some major updates to like all the maps. They've added another map recently that I finally just got to play, and I will say that this game has changed so much in the past, like, 3 years of me playing it. Like, I remember all the issues and the FPS and, like, how unfluid this game was and how chunky it was. And the other day when I was playing it, my FPS never dropped below 130.
Nice.
Never. It was insane. I was like, why is my FPS so high? I'm like, what's happening? And my friend's like, yeah, they finally figured out how to optimize this game. And I'm like, this is beautiful. And I'm like shooting shit. I shot some dude off of a fucking motorcycle, and it was the best feeling ever to just watch him go past me. And I just vectored his fucking face off, and he died. FPS never dropped below 130. And it was just like, mwah. It was the most, it was such a good experience. And so now I'm going to probably message him later and be like, hand holding, and we'll go murder and hold hands and shit.
Nice. Do you think that's back in the old comfort rotation now, or are you just dipping your toes in?
I don't know. I kind of want it to go back into the rotation again. Yeah.
It feels good to have one of those, man. The other day, I hadn't played Dota in like a week, and the other day, I just like jumped in with some buddies, and I was like, I had a shit fucking day at work, and I just wanted to kill shit. But I wanted the sometimes you just want to know that there's someone upset on the other end, you know? That helps. It adds a lot.
There's something about when you're having a shit day and then ruining somebody else's day in a video game. I'm getting real into taunting too. There's toxic. There's taunts in Dota. Like you just press a button and your character does something cheeky, and it drives people insane. I know it tilts people because it tilts me. Oh, absolutely, absolutely, it does. That started in like TF2, and it was like the best thing ever.
Yeah, it's so great. It's amazing.
Absolutely. But yeah, like I said, I didn't play much this week. It was kind of chaotic for me trying to get this lease signed for this house. So
yeah, that's fair enough.
Oh,
fuck. I forgot there's another Mando episode to talk about.
Yeah, we got another Mando episode.
Okay, we got to do that too. Okay.
Yeah, we got Mando, and we got kind of a bit of news, but I think I might axe one of these articles, but that's fine.
Let me quickly go over the movie I was talking about. If you're
talk about the movie. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so let me describe this movie to you. It's called Knock Knock. If people are familiar with this movie, and if you are, you're probably gonna scream at your headphones as I open this first bit. So imagine a movie where the main character is Nicolas Cage, and the plot is, man seems happy and content with his life. He's got kids, a wife, things are good. He's too busy to go to the beach with them. They leave for the weekend. Two horny co-eds end up at his house in the rain.
What? Okay.
And they bully their way into his house, and he's like trying to call an Uber for them and stuff, and eventually they force themselves on him. I mean, not really force. I mean, kinda, because he tries to say no for like over an hour.
Yeah.
And not over an hour of the movie runtime, but like their Uber took 45 minutes. It took longer than that for them to convince them to let them do stuff to him. And so he's fighting this off, and then eventually gives in or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, so they do the deed or whatever. They wake up the next day. It's Saturday, assumedly, and he's like, "Oh shit! Thank God they're gone." They're not gone. They're like giggling in the kitchen, like making an absolute fucking mess, just being rowdy as shit.
What the fuck?
And he's like, "What the hell is going on?" And they're like, "What?" And he's like, "You gotta go." And they're like, "No, we'll stay here forever." And he's like,
"What the fuck?
No, you have to get out of here." So the entire rest of the movie is him trying to get rid of them.
Okay.
And shortly after this kitchen scene, it's revealed that they're 15.
Ew.
And then at the end of the movie, it's revealed they're not 15.
Okay.
So a reverse double twist is what that movie is. Fucking stupid. It was
How did
very
it get
stupid.
revealed that they were 15?
They said
Jesus.
that. They said that, and one of them was like, "You want to see my ID? She's too young for one, but I have one," and he doesn't even take him up on that offer. And also, they don't look 15 at all.
Okay,
It was revealed they're like 19 and 22.
Did he call? Why didn't he call the cops on him? Like
he called the cops, but they had a video of them fucking, and they said they were 15. So he was like, "Oh my god, my life's gonna be ruined." So they hold this over his head the entire movie. And then when he finally finds out, he's like, "Oh, okay, everything's gonna be fine." They're like, "No, we just posted a video of you cheating on your wife on your Facebook." And so they bury him without his. Sorry, there's spoilers for this movie because obviously. No one should ever watch this fucking movie. They bury him all the way up to his neck and force him to like watch the video until his family comes home in the backyard.
What?
His family comes home. They're gone. Also, by the way, they reveal at this point their whole motivation was to like prove that all men cheat on their wives, and they would in the right situation, and they're disgusting. That's the whole point. That's their motivation. So they go like house to house doing this to people.
Jesus.
So the movie ends with the family coming home, seeing the wrecked house, and that's it. There's no resolution of what happens to him or them or anything. Now, right? I told you Nick Cage is the main character. What if I told you I lied to you? It's not Nick Cage. It's Keanu f***ing Reeves.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Why would
the whole time I was watching that movie, I was like,
why would he take that part? Why would he take that part? That
the whole time I was watching the movie, I was like, this was written for Nicolas Cage because most of the movie,
was literally written for Nicolas Cage.
Most of the movie, his acting is just no, what the fuck, no, like screaming and being bombastic like Nicolas Cage. It was insane. Actually, you know what? On second thought, I love this movie and you should watch it.
Knock knock.
It's crazy. It's called Knock Knock. It's in the top 10 on Netflix right now, and it's 5 years old.
It's 5 years old? Okay, I'm watching that later. Thank you for making me watch a trash movie besides the other one that we still need to watch.
Absolutely no problem. Yes, we do. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that soon. It'll be a surprise for all of you. Kind of. Oh my god, that sounds like a fucking horrible movie.
Yeah, it was. I just saw it in the top 10. It said it was sort of like dark and suspenseful or something, and
it was just dumb.
Keanu Reeves was in it, so I figured it's got to be okay. In the beginning, I was like, the acting is kind of bad. Like even from Keanu Reeves, like it's kind of weird. Like because the beginning doesn't matter at all. It's not part of the movie, sort of. So it's like them like weirdly getting along, but like it was so weird.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It makes more sense that it was Nicolas Cage and not Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, right.
That was a good plot twist right there. In our own
Yeah,
podcast.
my twist was better than the movie's twist.
Yes, it was. Just imagine if it was like Keanu Reeves and then he took off his face and then it was fucking Nicolas Cage at the end.
What if I had said it was Denzel Washington?
Oh my god, I can't. Denzel wouldn't fucking do a
No,
stupid-ass movie like that.
he would not. I'm so shocked that Keanu Reeves did. Although 5
probably
years ago, he wasn't doing that well.
Wasn't he?
Oh,
He did
actually, wait, yeah,
Constantine.
John Wick was around then, right?
John Wick?
Yeah, fuck, never mind. Fuck
Why
that.
did he do this?
I don't
He
know.
must have been bored.
He was really taking the one for them, or two for them, one for me rule very seriously.
Maybe. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay.
So that was my week.
Don't watch shitty movies, guys. Or do watch shitty
Or
movies.
do.
And
It's
tell
kind
us
of
about
fun.
it. It's fine.
It's kind of fun.
It's
Makes
fine.
for good podcasting.
This is the video game and movie podcast. Okay, so let's talk about some video games.
Yeah,
You ready?
video game news right off the bat.
So the Xbox had their launch officially yesterday. Did you get your Xbox?
Yeah, I have an Xbox One in my room. Oh, they have a new Xbox. What's it called?
The Xbox X Series or Series X. Fuck! Why is it so stupid?
Oh, an Xbox One X. I do have one. No, I didn't upgrade to that one.
The Xbox One X Series 2. That's going to be their next one. Series 2. How much do you guys want to bet? I'm calling it right now. But yeah.
The next one should just be called Xbox.
Oh my god, go back
And then
to like
all
Prince.
the other Xboxes should just be called Xbox.
Just Xbox.
That way you can call it by the year it came out. Like
Xbox
Doom 2018
2020.
or whatever.
Oh my god, that would actually be really smart. What the
Right?
fuck? Wait, this is Doom Eternal. Damn, Doom 2020 would be so much better after this fucking
Yeah,
shit
that would have been a
year.
great title.
Doom 2020.
Although Eternal kind of makes sense with 2020.
Yeah, it is fucking Eternal. Jesus Christ. Anyway, but yeah, so Xbox launch, good for them.
Yeah, so
I
we're
didn't
not
get
getting next gen right away. I assume I'm not.
No.
I don't. There's nothing on the
And-
horizon that I can see that will make me buy a console.
I wanted a PlayStation 5, but I'm actually going to talk about that, and it kind of is steering me away from the PlayStation 5 a little bit right now.
Okay.
So, but we're going to talk about Codemasters first. Do you know who Codemasters is?
They make racing games, and they used to make.
do.
They made one MMO a long ass time ago called
Mhm.
Arc Lord. I'm pretty sure.
I
And it
think
was
so, yeah.
Terrible,
It was trash.
but I liked
but-
it because no one else was playing it, and I got to
Of
be like a
course.
hh level and be
You're a
like,
god.
well, I was the top tier player of 80 people.
I was so proud of you. But anyway, Codemasters, they got bought out by Take-Two. So Codemasters is a British company. They got bought out, I think, for close to $1.06 billion. It's a fucking insane amount of money. But yeah, Take-Two, obviously we know them from the giants that own Rockstars. They did BioShock. They also did NBA 2K, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, they
But they picked
own they own Gearbox as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. They own a lot of shit now. It's really weird how small the video game industry is getting now, because like everybody's buying these fucking. They're doing these $billion transactions, because like look at Microsoft picking up Bethesda's parent company. Oh, God, what is
ZeniMax.
their-
Yeah. So
ZeniMax, thank
it's
you.
weird because like people in the tech industry who don't know shit about video games hear about this stuff because like
Right.
they're like, oh fuck, like $1 billion in like it's not related to their industry, but it is. It's sort of like traffics in the same news sites and shit. So
Right.
they start hearing about it like, what the fuck? $1 billion? Is this a video game company?
Yeah, for a video game
Yeah.
company. Yeah, it's kind of good to see like these like as much as I hate to see the video game industry getting smaller and smaller, and that's why I always like indie games, cuz
The one thing that sucks about this is everything is consolidating into like a couple
Yep.
of companies.
Yep. And so they're all these consolidations, but like it's also good to have this like recognition that this like these news articles are popping this up,
That
and like,
it's good to mix things up because I haven't played a Codemasters game in like 15 years.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting, and just to see what they're gonna do with this company, if they're gonna keep it the same and let them just keep doing like their dirt games, the Formula 1 games, and their other car game. I think it's called Grind or something.
Grid,
and
right?
Grid.
Yeah.
That's what it is, not Grind. And I think I even
not a
typed in
racing
Grind.
game.
You want to grind? I'll grind the streets, not the sheets. Anyway, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what they do with it. If they're gonna let them do whatever, like Microsoft is letting ZeniMax, most of their companies underneath that just kind of do their own thing. They just own them and publish them now. Or if they're gonna actually like start making changes. Or the big thing that was speculated is, since Rockstar is such a huge company and the driving isn't always that great in the games.
If they touch the driving in fucking GTA, I'm gonna be pissed.
You like the driving in GTA?
It's so much better than any racing game I've ever played.
What? I hate it. It's
so good.
Chunk.
It is distinct, and it feels like you're driving a waterbed on fucking wheels. And it's the best fucking feeling in the fucking world.
Waterbed on wheels?
Yes.
What the fuck? How is that good? How is that good?
Because it's not about good, okay? It's about its own
B tier. You can
flavor.
take the man out
It's
of
about
B tier.
It's my favorite part about those games is the driving. If they fuck that up, if it's good all of a sudden, I'm disinterested.
You can take
if all of a sudden the driving is Forza Horizon, I'm done.
Oh my god. So yeah, that's the speculation, is they particularly possibly bought this company to help Rockstar out. Like, how insane would that be if like Rockstar had fucking good driving and not waterbed on a fucking wheels driving?
That'd be terrible.
You know how many well, for you, everybody
it
else
would
who's
tank
like
the series, guaranteed. Mark my fucking words.
Mark my fucking words. I somehow doubt that.
Yeah, I mean, it would be fine. But
It's
I think
fucking
there would be
Rockstar.
an outcry because it's not bad. Like, the driving isn't objectively bad.
trash.
It's just
It's
not
so
what you
trash.
expect out of driving a car in real life. But that doesn't mean it's bad. You don't want it to feel like real life because driving in real life is boring.
Yeah.
The realism of GTA is not why I'm in GTA. I will say this. There is a bad way to do bad driving. Which, look at the Saints Row series. The driving in that game is ass because that feels like you're driving a brick on bricks.
With brick wheels.
Yes. Brick wheels. Yes, exactly.
Bricks on bricks on bricks.
Bricks
Yeah,
on bricks
for
on
sure.
bricks on wheels.
But
brick
we
wheels.
won't. We obviously won't know what's going to happen. It's probably going to take years before we see anything happen with this. That's usually how it goes when publishers buy a new little guy or whatever. Well, this isn't a little guy. Codemasters has been around as long as I've been born.
So the one thing that's a little weird is that, do you think Rockstar doesn't know how to make their driving better? Or do you think it's a flavor choice for people like me?
It might be a flavor choice for people like you.
Because, like, can you imagine Codemasters people coming into Rockstar and be like, okay, we're here to fix some things. And they're like, who are you again? What games have you made that have cost $500 million? None? Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting to see what happens with this. If they did that, cool. If not, then they still make a fuck ton of money because their racing games are very successsual. So
I mean, they're the only ones I can think of. I mean, Need for Speed is dead. I mean, they do make them, but I don't. No one talks about them.
Gran
Turismo.
Yeah, that was the one that I played probably the most. But
It'd be cooler if it was a Gran Torino game.
Gran Torino, and it's just Clint Eastwood making fucking angry faces and telling people to get off his
Super
lawn.
racist comments.
Super racist comments from a racist old man. Yep, exactly. Anyway, let's talk about some losses because this makes sense. So Square Enix, I didn't realize they were the ones who did that shit Marvel Avengers game.
Oh yeah, it was them.
Yeah, I should have known better. And you're one of the sad people that actually got this game.
But I returned it.
You returned it. Well,
So
they
full money
reported
back. And actually, it's probably why it didn't succeed, honestly.
Obviously, it's because of you, not the millions of other people.
Actually, it's probably because a bunch of people streamed that game. That's probably why it's not succeing. It's robbed them of sales.
It's robbed them of sales.
People got to see how bad the game was.
That's literally it. But they reported losses of $48 million. And they refused to say how many copies were actually sold, but they said the volume was only 60% of their projections of what they thought they were originally going to sell. Now, guess how much this game cost to make?
I already read it.
Anyway, so this game cost...
here's the...
I should fucking hide this shit. Like, can I put a spoilers thing, like, with Discord?
Well,
anyway.
To be fair, I used to not read these. So
I know you don't.
Safe.
Now you're actually reading the notes. I'm impressed. Anyway, but this game cost over $170 million to $190 million to make, which is fucking insane.
That's not that much.
I mean,
I wasn't joking. GTA did cost $500 million.
I know.
And Destiny 2 also $500 million. Also, by the way, almost half of that is marketing.
Yeah, I know a lot of it's marketing and stuff like that. But, like, I didn't really see that much marketing for Marvel's Avengers, so...
Oh, I saw tons. There's still some now with 5 and shit.
Oh, that's right. The one that's all over Twitch right now.
Which, by the way, Twitch, stop fucking blocking ad blockers, you fuck. I will literally stop using your platform.
We'll do it. We'll go to Mixer.
Yeah, I don't give a... I'll just not watch streams or be a streamer. I don't give a fuck.
Wow. So feisty.
I'm done with it. It's awful.
It is kind of the worst. I was thinking about getting Turbo. But
yeah, I'm not paying them more money. Fuck it. Just wrap it back up into my fucking Amazon Prime, you pieces of shit.
Yeah, give us back our Prime privileges, you fucks.
You fucking pieces of shit.
I spent $150 on that fucking thing now.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the biggest thing that a lot of people were wondering is because, like, after the beta, there was a lot of speculation on the forums and, like, how bad this game was doing and why the game wasn't put on hold or why the game wasn't, like, postponed or anything. Instead, they just decided to go full fucking sales, like, ahead after, like, the beta. And, like, they had maybe a 1-month delay, I think. But they just went ahead with this game, and it just fucking sucks. And the funny thing is, the best thing about this that I've read is that it's currently available on the current gens, right, for the consoles.
Right.
But it won't be available for the next gen until probably the middle of next year. And then it's going to have a major overhaul and a major update because of the new gens. And then people on the older gen consoles, they'll still be able to play with the new gen console people, but their recommended was to put it on an SSD because it won't be able to load as fast.
Okay.
Yeah, so the update is going to cause it to like huge fucking update to where that if you use a regular hard drive or whatever on your Xbox or your PlayStation 4, it's going to take too long for you to load into things and shit.
Interesting. I mean,
yeah.
That is kind of the new thing. Like, if your game sucks, all you have to do is do more shit to it.
I mean, yeah.
Like from a financial perspective.
Yeah.
$170 million in the hole. You might as well spend I don't know, a couple more million to fucking change
Try to get it to work again.
Try to it doesn't even have to really become a good game in the in the eyes of the money makers at fucking or the money holders at Square Enix. They probably think because I mean you see the success of No Man's Sky and just a shitload of games that failed and then changed, overhauled or whatever.
But look at the other ones that don't do well, like Anthem.
Anthem didn't do their thing yet.
They've done one overhaul, but then they're gonna do another one.
See, the cycle never ends because games are a service now. It's it's awful.
A little bit.
It's a fucking hell.
It's a literal hell. Okay, but that game's a fucking disaster shit show. Okay, so. This is the article that I was reading that kind of deterred me from possibly getting a PlayStation 5 for a while.
Okay.
Also because they still don't know what the fuck is backwards compatible. So, one of the things is that they're going to be doing is cracking down more on, I guess, copying, like, ripping and stuff, and like making it downloadable content and illegal content on the internet. So PlayStation 5 is going to do this thing where if you download a game onto your hard drive, you won't be able to store it onto like a USB. The PlayStation 4 lets you do that currently right now. So like if you buy digital games and stuff like that, you can move them about to like USBs and shit and just kind of throw them around, which is pretty handy because like I have a couple little games that I bought on the PlayStation 4 that I moved off when I left. And but the PlayStation 5 isn't going to let you do that. It's as soon as you start running out of space on your PlayStation 5, you're going to have to delete your older games that you're not playing, and if you ever want to revisit those, you have to re-download them again. And as a person who's currently living with the worst internet right now, that would make me so fucking angry as shit to do that. And
yeah.
But I understand why Sony is doing it. But at the same time,
what's the PS5 launch hard drive?
825 gigs, which isn't very big considering.
That's literally like 8 games.
It's literally 8 games now because, like, with games pushing over 100 gigs, not looking at you, Call of Duty, but fucking definitely looking at you, Call of Duty, it's getting harder and harder. And, like, to manage shit, like, I have a fucking hard time managing 6 terabytes. I have 6 fucking terabytes, and I'm constantly having to remove games and move shit around on my computer because I'm always at capacity.
And that's the whole problem is that this is a backward step.
Yeah, this is literally.
If this was the industry
step.
norm, we'd never talk about it. But like you said, they did it with the PS4.
They did it with the PS4
and all the previous consoles. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's really stupid.
So if this is to prevent like piracy, I guess like people burning fucking copies of games, is that what the issue is?
I think that's what it is. I think it's honestly to like
but
try to prevent
is that
piracy.
even a problem with PS4 games?
I mean, I don't think so. Honestly,
I've not heard of any first-party PS4 game developers or publishers or whatever complaining about lost sales to fucking piracy.
I don't think so. I don't think it happens as much as it used to. It's a lot harder to rip. People put coding to prevent that stuff, like the famous Batman one from Batman Arkham Asylum, which is the one that always comes to mind. That prevents you from gliding, so you can't even beat the game. You can't even get past the tutorial. Yeah, and like
that's awesome.
Yeah, I still remember that one. That one was pretty good. But yeah, a lot of people are doing shit like that. It's just like it's a little bit annoying for you guys as developers to do, but it prevents that from happening. And so, but like, I don't know how, because like I was really looking forward to the digital edition. I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to get me a digital edition next year and it'll be really good. And then I can play my PlayStation 4 games that I had and just put them off my USB. So the funny thing is they did say that the PlayStation 4 games, that if you have them on your USB, guess what? You'll be able to put them back on your USB from your PlayStation 5. You just won't be able to move around PlayStation 5 games.
Right.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid. If they have maybe bigger hard drive options, I'll think about it. But, like, I haven't heard of too many, like, over terabyte SSDs. So, I don't know.
Well, especially console compatible, because that's a different ballgame.
It's a different hard drive. Forgot about that. God damn it, Sony.
So
why are you doing this?
It's not good.
It's not good. Making it less. And the Xbox is already out.
Do we even know if the Xbox is like that? They must be fine, right? Otherwise, there'd be a story about it.
Right. I haven't heard anything like that. No.
But too bad they don't have games.
I mean, yeah, they're a little bit... I thought Xboxes, you could use a regular hard drive. Can't you not? That's what I was told.
Yeah,
or am I completely wrong? Okay, that's what I thought. So you could get a fucking bigger ass hard drive for super cheap and not have to worry about it.
Well, you can certainly use USB ones, but that wouldn't be an SSD.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I forgot. Okay, we're gonna skip the next article, but you should probably go check it out because it made me laugh and think about you.
Yeah.
But the last article is going to be about something you actually brought up earlier, Mass Effect.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know Mass Effect Legendary Edition is arriving next year?
In fact, I did.
In fact, you did. That's good. So this new game is being done by, quote-unquote, a veteran team from BioWare as they push forward to the ever-expanding universe that is Mass Effect. BioWare has been very tight-lipped about this project. They haven't released a whole lot, like little screenshots here and there. But they did say that it's going to be on the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, the PC, with forward capability and targeting enhancements on the Xbox X Series and the PlayStation 5, according to them. And
forward compatibility.
I have no idea. I literally
what in
quoted
tits
that.
fucking ass does that mean? Because it's not going to come out until those are already out. So
yeah, it's a little weird that they're gonna backwards compatible to this to like the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's been 4 years since Andromeda, and I know you liked Andromeda.
No.
Oh, you didn't like Andromeda?
No,
you liked 3.
I like 3. Yeah.
That's right. But Andromeda was that shit show that it was.
Andromeda is like, holy shit, what a disappointment. Like, that is, like, the way everyone, I remember hysterically freaking out about the ending in 3.
Mm-hmm.
I had that sinking feeling the entire time I played Andromeda. I was just like, fuck, this is not good.
It's not good. It was, yeah. I know a lot of people have faith in these games. I have yet to play any of these games. I tried playing them a long time ago, but I never got into them.
That's
for
so
whatever
weird.
reason. I know, it's really weird because I love
you love
space stuff.
shit, and you like Dragon Age. So
I
what
love
the
Dragon
hell?
Age. I know, it's really
What the
weird.
hell?
It's my reverse Lord of the Rings.
You're gonna have to try them again when the trilogy comes out.
Maybe I will do that. I have the first
I'm very
trilogy,
excited
so.
about that. I like an upgraded Mass Effect, especially 1 because I've never beat 1 because it's ass to play.
Yeah.
I would be very excited to revisit that.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll try them again. But yeah, a lot of people are freaking out about this. They don't know how to anticipate, especially since the way that BioWare has been lately, especially after the shit show as Anthem. Even though it's a completely separate team, it's the BioWare
Still,
name.
it's just like it reeks of like what has BioWare done. The last good thing
recently.
they did was 3. Dragon Age
Probably
3.
3. Oh, Dragon Age 3. You would even did Inquisition come out before Mass Effect 3?
No, it was way later. It was like 2014.
Oh, was it? Okay. Yeah, so I would say probably Dragon Age 3 then was probably the best one. I should probably go rebeat 2.
Was it 2015? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah, so it's good. It's been at least 5 years. Let's say probably 6.
5-6 years and stuff.
Sure.
But they don't have an official release date. They just said it's going to be dropping next year. So hopefully we'll find out more maybe at the beginning of next year or closer to, I don't know.
Wait, the next
spring.
Xbox game is launching next year? Or the next Mass Effect game?
Yeah.
Weird. Does that mean Dragon Age is even farther behind?
Probably.
What the fuck? I would much rather that, because Dragon Age, at least in my mind, I know a lot of people didn't like 2. In my mind, that series hasn't really fucked me over, because I like all of them.
Right.
To varying degrees, but I like all of them.
Right.
That's the only series I have any fucking faith in.
I know.
Well,
When I read this, I was like, oh, they're making a new Mass Effect game? I was like, oh, fuck, that means Dragon Age. I was sad. Maybe they're working in tandem. Oh, no, what if it's 2 different... Is it 2 different teams that made them, or is it the Mass Effect team?
It is 2 different teams.
So maybe they're working side by side. Who knows?
Yeah, but they're not going to release side by side. They would never do that.
I mean... Ubisoft does that with Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
it's Ubisoft. It's Ubisoft.
Ubisoft they have too many things going on. They have to do that.
Yeah, it's fucking Ubisoft. They're just literally beating Assassin's Creed like a fucking dead horse at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. No offense to people who like it. I think it's.
I've heard a lot of people.
The formula's done for me. Like I'm just not interested in that anymore. Same with Far Cry. Dear God, same with Far Cry. I can't. Honestly, Far Cry maybe I could have gotten back into, but 5 was so terrible. And I know I've said this at least 5 times on the podcast. But don't pull me out of the open world to go do your shitty missions. You remember that?
Yes.
That yeah, it's so bad. Okay.
Yeah. Should we play Far Cry Primal then?
I have been playing that a little bit earlier in this year.
Yeah, I remember.
And there's just like, there's too much shit that's like walled behind stuff. Like it does that Mad Max thing where, and Mad Max didn't invent this surely, but it's like the most recent one that I can think of that was like so abysmally like this, where you can't do another mission until you do a shitload of our side shit.
Oh, that's dumb. That's so fucking stupid.
Real bad.
Dumb.
Fuck video games. I'm gonna get a new hobby. Tired of these fucking things.
It's the worst. Anyway, let's say goodbye to everybody who doesn't want to hear about Baby Yoda spoilers.
Bye, non-Star Wars fans.
It's okay if you guys want to wait and binge it all at once, because I'm making a friend watch it with me now, and he normally is like that, but I'm making him watch it with me.
I think that makes sense for most TV shows, but if you get really into it, it's impossible. It's
impossible. I look forward to it every week, and I'm really excited for it. We're gonna stream it, and we're gonna watch it together. So
fuck yeah.
Yes. It's gonna have a Discord streaming party. Anyway. So goodbye everybody. We love you. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Twitch. You know our names.
Yep.
Anyway. You ready for Mando spoilers?
Yep, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Spoil the shit out of it. Although, I mean, not that much happened this episode, right?
This episode sucked.
You think it sucked?
I think so.
Interesting.
I thought, okay, I was so mad because, like, okay, so I was mad because the way it ended, and I literally, like, shot up because I was laying down, and I, like, shot up. I'm like, that's it! And I was, like, pissed. I was, like, so pissed.
So, first of all, it was, like, 15 minutes shorter, which sucks.
Oh, was it? Is
it
that
was short,
what it was?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I didn't realize it. Okay. So, it was short.
Yeah, so, I mean, basically all that happens is Mando doesn't want to take somebody to this planet or whatever, does end up taking them. They have is this frog person who has their eggs or offspring.
Yeah, her eggs. In
this tank. And they can't jump to hyperspeed because it'll kill the egg somehow, even though it's a pressure. Anyway, Star Wars logic. And they get, I guess pulled over by the cops, the space cops.
Rebels.
Yeah. Well, they're not rebels anymore because they're in power, right? So
yeah, they're making a new government.
They're the Empire.
But I think those guys that were driving the old X-Wing were original fighter pilots in, like, some of the original Star Wars. They were, like, old dudes. And I think I recognized one of them, and I meant to look it up, and I forgot to. But I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure they were old school, like, pilots or, like, you know, actors in the original ones.
So I think you're a little bit right. I liked the movie because, or the episode because maybe I'm just high from, like, the excitement of more Mandalorian episodes.
Right.
But there are some serious fucking problems in this episode.
Yeah, there's
First
a lot
of all,
problems.
Mandalorian does not go out of his way enough to stop Baby Yoda from eating this bitch's fucking kids.
Which is so fucking bizarre. He's just eating her kids. He's literally eating her children, and
yes.
he's an asshole.
Wolfing them down. He's an asshole, which I like. I think that's hilarious because he can't even speak really, right? I think he's sort of mumbling and shit. I don't know. It seems like he might talk soon. I'm pretty sure he's gonna talk.
Oh my god!
Maybe next season or something.
He's gonna call Mando Daddy.
That'd be amazing.
Oh, my heart.
But so he's like that young, right? So if you think of a kid that young, they don't know fucking shit.
Toddler, yeah.
And I like the cheekiness at the end where, and I know we're jumping all over the place, but he's just like, he's looking back at her like, man, like maybe I'm a dick. And then he just pops another one in his fucking mouth.
Fucking had it in his like pocket like a fucking snack for later.
Yeah, it's amazing.
He's such a little asshole.
So I love that part. Love that. But Mandalorian did not do enough to stop him from eating the kid. Like, he would just leave him like hanging around. Like, nobody would do that. If you would, because the social fucked uppery of that happening is awful. Like, that'd be devastating. How would you navigate that social situation if she caught him?
Yeah. Like, it's like somebody eating your kittens or something like that. And like she protected the child and everything, and she protected him. Yeah. And then he like looks back at her and I'm like, oh, he likes her. And then he literally pulls out that fucking egg and then shoves it in his mouth. And I'm like, what a little shit. I want to fucking give him such a spanking. Like, you little fucker.
Yeah.
But like also at the same time, like it doesn't make any sense because like he's literally eating like if it was a cat and she had a litter of kittens and they were just like fucking sitting there and he would just be eating fucking kittens and
also
stuff.
Here's the other thing. How'd she not notice the numbers were down?
I know.
He ate what? There's probably 20 in there, maybe. He definitely confirmed he ate like 6, right?
Yeah.
That's a fuckload.
That's a fuckload of eggs.
Almost 50% of your babies. Or almost like 25%. But holy shit.
It was so
How the fuck
bizarre.
did she not notice?
So fucking bizarre.
I thought it was building to that, right? Because you see it happen, you're like, fuck, this is going to come back to bite them in the ass.
Right.
Nope. Didn't do that.
It was just awkward as fuck. Yeah, it was just...
They just get away with it? Like, it's so dumb. I mean, I guess it still could, because they're still together, I guess, at the end of this episode. But, yeah, not that much really happened. And also, so they get pulled over by the space cops, the rebels, and they're like, hey, switch over your frequency there to tell us, submit a ping that tells us you're fine, like, nothing's weird's going on. Secret space handshake. And he's like, oh, ta-ha. And then he's like, they go crash because he's trying to get away from them because obviously he's wanted. Yeah. And they follow him down and then they lose him.
Right.
For a very long, over a day.
Yeah, it's weird that they kept looking for him.
Yeah, it's weird they kept looking. And why did they keep looking? Because as soon as they find him and they save him from the spiders, what happens? Yeah.
They're
nothing.
Like, oh,
they go, we
warrant.
forgive you. Well, yeah. He says, you have a warrant, but then also, we looked up your record and all this other shit happened, so congratulations.
You're a good guy.
You're a great guy. Well, you had all that information before you found them, so why did you keep searching?
I don't know. Do you think they had that information? Do you think it was relayed to him instantly once they realized it was his junker, or do you think they had to, like, go back to, like, their base and then find it? Like,
well, it doesn't matter.
Put it in Google.
It doesn't matter which it is, because even if they had to go back to base, why would they come back out?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense that it was literally
their motivation severely doesn't make sense.
It severely doesn't make sense, and it's literally just for plot because they come back, they save them from the giant fucking
they're just like,
weird ass
fuck.
spider, the ice spider. It looked like a fucking weird ball sack with like a mouth.
It was awesome. I liked it. I liked the spider shit. It was really cool.
It was so fucking creepy. I hate bugs. Like my rule is if it has no legs or more than 4 legs, I probably don't like it.
Yeah,
and,
I mean, I don't want to be near it, but I thought it was a cool monster to be like
it looked like a ball sack with a mouth.
Mm-hmm. With a lot of real long teeth.
Real long mouth. Real long.
It was big enough to break his ship. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, there was 2 of them.
And also, how did he repair the windows?
I don't fucking know. Magic. www.downloadwindows.com.
Oh.
But yeah, no, it was a weird episode.
It was strange, especially coming off. I thought it was a great first episode, and this is
oh
like,
my god,
what the fuck is happening?
We got like that fucking what's his face from Justified, and then like fucking
Timothy Oliphant.
Yeah, Timothy Oliphant.
So I was looking at it, okay, because so we were talking about how short Boba Fett must be, because Timothy Oliphant
is a giant.
Like the way. Well, no, he's only 6 foot.
Oh, okay.
So is Boba Fett, like canonically.
Really?
Yeah. So I was looking into this because it's it was driving me insane. But then I realized Boba Fett. This is like sort of a, you know how the stormtroopers have like a layer on the top that sort of overlaps the bottom layer.
Yeah.
Boba Fett has that, except the bottom layer isn't armor. It's like some weird utility belt shit that he's missing. So he doesn't have that.
And he's also not wearing the pants either.
Exactly. So it's just like he's missing that piece.
He's missing a lot of armor because like he's also missing like the links.
But that helped him protect the whole town.
Yeah. Somehow that he didn't ever get shot outside of the chest or the head. But yeah, that fucking armor, and then the reveal of Boba Fett at the very end, and
they're gonna milk that all season. It's gonna be
well,
great.
They're gonna milk that all season. But here's some spoilers. Do you want it? Do you want some
for next
spoilers?
episode or what?
No, just in general, Star Wars.
I don't think I do.
I think you might. So
am I gonna find out by watching the show?
No.
Oh, then yeah, let me know.
Okay, so there was rumors going around that he was going to get a spin-off show, but now it's speculated that he's going to get a movie himself. Kind of like Han Solo. So.
But I thought they axed all those fucking movies, or at least put them on hold or some shit.
I don't know.
Obi-Wan's was supposed to come out.
Obi's was supposed to come out, but it didn't happen.
Not. And even though they've been a big to-do about his fucking shit. They announced it at Comic-Con and shit. Like,
I remember, and
had
Evan
pulled him out.
Evan
McGregor's
like getting old. I
moment.
needed.
I know.
He's so cute. He's so cute.
They just need to put Jon Favreau in fucking charge of that shit.
He should.
Kathleen Kennedy from this earth and fucking put Jon Favreau in there.
He's obviously doing a great job with fucking The Mandalorian, and he's done a great job with most of Marvel's movies.
Exactly.
Most of them, he's directed a lot of those too. So like, just give it to him. He's obviously a good director. Just give it to him. Fucking give it to him. Disney, do it. Listen to us.
Agreed.
But yeah, that's my 2 cents on the episode. It was kind of weird. I'm waiting for next on Friday. It's Wednesday. We got 2 more days.
Yep. It adds even more.
It's just
greatness to Friday.
It really does. It's
so good.
I'm gonna have a Discord party. I'm gonna get some snacks. I'm gonna snuggle up in my bed with all my blinkies, and then I'm gonna watch me some Mandalorian. I'm really excited for it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Anyway.
Make your episodes an hour long, you bastards.
Yeah, you fuckers. Don't you dare cut me 15 minutes short. I knew something was weird. Anyway.
They did that last season too. There was only 1 episode that was an hour long.
Just give me an hour of Mandalorian. I want more Baby Yoda, and I want more Pedro Pascal. But this is what I want, because he's a hottie, even though he has to wear a mask. But he's a hottie. Anyway.
You know what's under there.
Yeah, I know what's under there. That mustache. Anyway, but yeah. Do you have any more 2 cents on fucking Mandalorian video games?
Nope.
Shitty
I don't.
Movies?
I don't think so. No. Okay. I'll try to watch another shitty movie. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, maybe we should do some spoilers with the Z episode on shitty movies.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea. Maybe when Mando is over. That way we can fill some TV content.
Some TV content? Sure. Sounds good. Would you guys like to hear that? If you're still here, let us know.
Yeah. Press 1 in the chat.
1 in the chat, or you could just, come into my chat, Portz' chat, and yell at us. That we're usually around somewhere.
Hell yeah.
Well, thanks for listening, guys. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at the
Twitcher.
Toss a coin to your Twitcher. Oh, anyway, we're gonna get DMCA'd now.
Oh wait, did that show?
No,
get us-
not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
All right.
I'm
That
really-
show's interesting. I need to
love that
rewatch
show.
that first episode or the first season because it's like I watched it very baked and it was so difficult to follow.
It's kind of hard
So
to follow
difficult.
for sure, because like
Yeah.
it's all over the place. Also, Yennefer.
It's all over the place and no one's aged any differently and fucking they didn't even try to explain like the jumps
Well,
between
yeah.
time and
Yeah, that's pretty much the problem. But
yeah.
Also, don't forget to follow us on Twitch at The Real Portz and Evil Space Bunny, same as our Twitter. Anyway, we love you guys. Thanks for sticking around this long.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Thank you.
good luck. Have fun. Stay safe. Don't eat people's babies.
Yeah. If you do, don't get caught. All right. Thanks,
Bye-bye.
everybody.